Caillou, Caillou, I'm Caillou.
No, 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 no!
Oh, don't give me that look. You know what this is, right? Exactly what you wanted. No, seriously, are you not pleased? Look, Caillou! More Caillou, am I right? Hilarious. It's really amazing. Fuck you. Seriously, another Caillou video? Well, guess what? It's my video and I make the rules. Sure, I may be talking about Caillou, but I never said I actually had to talk about the official canon show of Caillou. That's right, bitches. Just in time for Halloween, we're looking at the dark side of Caillou. I will be doing a review of Caillou's holiday movie for Christmas, okay? Something's gotta pay for the eggnog.
Yeah, nobody watch that video, please. The last thing we need is Professor Shadow getting drunk off his ass around the holidays again.
Shut up, Joe. Now, unlike Thomas and My Little Pony, nobody over the age of 5 gives a shit about Caillou enough to be an actual fan. So, there's very little fan content. And I wouldn't even consider the stuff we're discussing today to be actual fan content. Rather, it's just kinda taking a dump on Caillou as a whole, which I completely support. There are a complete and utter fuckload of Caillou YouTube poops out there, but there is a series of YouTube poops by a YouTuber named Rinse Cycle 2 that really take it to the next level, and actually have a bit of an overarching story to it. Something I wish more YouTube poops took advantage of. Honestly, it's already an improvement. I can at least pretend I have the money for drugs. Let's take a look at this here. Not only did Caillou's daddy car crash into a truck, but it was a giant toy truck being held by what I can only assume to be Caillou as a fucking god. Or maybe he's a titan.
That's me.
That's exactly what you are, Caillou. Caca. That means shit. Feces. Poop. Excrement. Caillou's an only child. No, he's not. He's... Oh.
What the fuck?
Even the narrator bitch thinks Caillou fucked up. See, I told you last time this kid was basically a neo-Nazi, and look, putting people in ovens. I rest my case. Oh god, what the fuck?
Oh my god! What's wrong with your face?
It's pizza night. I love pizza night.
5 daddies. 5 fucking daddies, and they still can't raise this testicle head right.
Hey, yeah. Why don't we make sit tonight?
Hey, that's from another YouTube poop.
We're gonna take a shit.
That's also a good one.
But we always order pizza.
Fuck you.
Any YouTube poop that has Boris curse out Caillou is a win in my book.
Besides, there's nothing more fun than fucking home.
I'll drink to that. Empty. A Patreon link is in the description, everyone.
It might be a nice change, Caillou. We have fresh dough in the refrigerator.
I mean, I've felt that way sometimes. I think that face just kind of, well, feels right.
Okay, Mommy, I'm ready to help.
First, you need to...
Shut the fuck up!
Damn. All this Caillou verbal abuse may actually make me feel bad for... What am I saying?
I think that's enough soap for now. I think that's enough soap for now.
Don't make him ask again.
Caillou loves surprises. He wondered what it could be.
It was a 1,000-degree knife, too. I have to say, these parents do not fuck around.
Oh no! I got sauce on my apron.
That's all right, Caillou. That's what Rosie's for.
Round 2, it seems.
Now we'll wait for the timer to ring and tell us.
Well, that solved a lot of problems. Rosie just can't catch a break.
We'd like to order 22 pizzas, please. We're very fast.
Is the fucking whale with you? You know how much he likes pizza.
I think we should make pizza every minute.
Sounds to me like Caillou's Pizza Parlor sucks.
Yeah, they didn't even get their 22 pizzas 5 minutes before closing.
It sure is.
And that's how Caillou learned that making food at home can be lots of...
Yeah, that's why you don't let a 4-year-old cook for you. Not to mention the health code violations. Jesus, Caillou, you really suck. How the fuck do you fail at making pizza that bad? I've had some variety in terms of the quality of pizza, but if you think I'm going to Caillou's Pizza Parlor, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy.
This probably seems loud now, but believe me, it's gonna get way louder. Maybe don't wear headphones. Bruh, even the narrator is done with this bullshit.
Here we are, Rosie, at the crosswalk. It's where we dangerously have dinner.
I mean, I guess that's one place.
First, mommy flashes.
I bet some of you are into that. I checked, by the way, just to make sure, because I truly leave no stone unturned. There is R34 of Caillou's mom. And it ain't just 1 or 2 pictures either. There's actually R34 of multiple characters. If you look it up on R34 website right now, there's a picture of Caillou's daddy jacking off with one hand and shoving a purple you-know-what up his butt with the other. I'm not fucking around. You people are sick.
This isn't the first time you looked up R34 for a video either. Remember Wild Woody?
Like I said, no stone unturned.
Then we look both ways.
Not every day you see a whole family having a seizure together. You should savor the moment.
Okay, we're here. Fuck off.
Brings me back. What the fuck?
After a few weeks, they become tadpoles. Like that one.
I'm gonna say it, they actually made Caillou more insufferable.
Down the sidewalk, you little fucker.
That's the thanks you give him?
Daddy, we're back.
They got hit so hard their feet came off. How fast was that bus going?
Why don't we try that new slide at the playground?
I guess that's just how Canadians fuck. Look, don't get on my case. Canada could have kept Caillou to themselves if they wanted to. It wasn't enough to take her face, it had to punch her too just to add insult.
Then we hold hands.
Fuck it.
You could get a nice lawsuit out of that probably.
Bye-bye.
Hey, she's old enough to know what death is.
Mommy, can I get glasses too?
Please don't ever do that again.
Is that a dog on the cover, Mommy?
Look what I got for you.
A new
Now that's how you market a product. Anyways, this is the really loud part, so just be warned because it's really loud.
I'm like...
Holy shit, he's packing heat. This is when the series really goes off the fucking rails, so just be ready for a ride. Things were getting a little wild at Caillou's house. We see Caillou destroy the glasses. Did you pay for those, Caillou? Seriously though, who the fuck gave Caillou a gun?
Good news, Caillou.
Hey, Caillou. I know I had my feet at the picnic table.
Okay, so Doris gets a bullet in her, but Boris just gets the door slammed on him? I guess we know who the favorite parent is. Boris doesn't even notice. Unfortunately, there's a demon Caillou already in the room. This is probably the only time where the victims of the monster actually scare me more than the monster itself.
Good news, Caillou. I just spoke with
Juvenile Detention Center.
you. Are so much.
Throw him in juvie for a bit. That'll straighten his ass out.
Hi, Clementine. What do you want to play?
Straight out of Compton.
Actually, Caillou, I'm Clementine's mommy.
Cars or trains? Cars or trains?
And I'm taking both you and Clementine rock climbing.
Fucking bitch.
Such disrespect.
gamers. Don't you ever think? How do they feel? I feel like a total barnacle head! But they're too small.
Some of these edits make me think the editor was having a stroke.
Now it's your turn, Caillou.
What a dumbass.
Fuck you.
Potato conditions.
The puzzle piece. I was sitting on it.
This is disgusting. Caillou, fuck you.
This is how you'll be harnessed to the safety ropes.
Fatality.
But it looks hard.
That was she had Caillou.
That's what
They
she...
beat you to it, Joe.
What? That would beat speed to it.
I did it! I really did it! Yay! Way to go!
The harness had one job.
Look, Mommy! Mommy?
Actually, Caillou, I'm taking a dangerous shit.
What the hell? Don't leave the door open.
Can we go again?
Sorry, Caillou. We've got to go, or you'll be late for preschool.
Well, that's one way to get him down, I guess.
Miss Martin, I finished my picture.
You know what? I have the perfect place for your picture.
I concur. That was a shit drawing.
Craft time is over. Maybe you can think of something different to draw.
Yeah, I feel like you probably have to use substances to teach this class.
I'll trade you my dad for some grapes.
Hey, don't make me get Lincoln on your ass. Yeah, maybe you won't leave your drugs around class next time, Miss Martin? Alright, it's about to get loud again.
What does Augie see, Caillou?
Augie sees Daddy's golf clubs behind the seat in the trunk.
Wow. It's pretty handy being able to see through things, isn't it?
Augie also sees that my tummy is empty and needs some ice cream.
Nice try.
Jesus, you should at least pull over before fighting a demon version of your son.
Why don't we try that new slide at the playground?
That's his first reaction? Now he can fuck another woman? Someone needs to try, why don't we try that new slide at the playground as a pickup line and report back to me if it works. Caillou has now become a god. This was of course foreshadowed all the way back in the first part.
I am God.
What does Augie see, Caillou?
Augie sees Daddy's golf clubs behind the seat in the trunk.
Wow. It's pretty handy being able to see through things, isn't it?
Augie also sees that my tummy is empty and needs some ice cream.
The fact he's 3D modeling shit for a Caillou YouTube poop just taking it to the next level here. Augie wasn't lying about those fucking golf clubs, god damn. This would make a cool survival horror game. Probably could be the next Baldi or Poppy's Playtime. Just remember to throw a few bucks my way if your game gets successful for me giving you the idea.
Well, hello there. Haven't seen you in a while.
This is actually foreshadowing. You'll see.
I was going to say...
Jesus Christ, he's still going. Shut the fuck up. You expect me to believe he didn't hear Titan Caillou crash through the roof when Boris is screaming his head off? Damn, at least let the man pee. You could have pointed his dick to the side or something.
You've earned the little guy.
He fucking swallowed it? You know what, Caillou? Please kill him. Now.
And me too.
Boris has basically zero survival skills. That was anticlimactic.
Aw, now look at that. There's sand in my sandwich. I guess it's...
Can at least one fucking person look where they are going when driving?
It was Grandma and Grandpa's.
Caillou!
What? No hug, Caillou?
This is really getting too intense.
That's me!
Oh wow, way to remind me of that shit movie. I can't get over the fact Diver Wimpy Kid got like 3 reboots in 11 years. Not even Spider-Man had that.
Well, shit. Daddy was making a new grave for Mommy and Rosie, even if it was a tin can.
Here's some lemonade, Daddy. Daddy?
This whole family is fucked up, man. This is seriously all a result of a hostile, unholy takeover of demonic elements. Just take everyone's license away at this point.
See, I'm not just Grandpa. I'm Daddy, and Daddy isn't just Daddy. He's the first son.
But I want...
Mama Bear sounds like I'm Mama Bear.
Caillou, don't even try to rationalize it by now. There's no explanation.
But we're not even sailing yet.
Safety first.
But I want to be
Safety
captain.
first.
Really? Caillou? Asking to be captain the second a group of people invite you on their boat? Who do you think you are, Usopp? Fuck you, Usopp. The audacity of you, my god.
No, Grandpa. I'm the captain now.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain, so I'm in charge.
Daddy!
Grandpa's the captain, bitch. Don't even try to take that.
Isn't that fast?
Sorry, Caillou. Grandpa has sailed more than we have. That's why he gets to be captain.
See anything yet, Caillou?
You don't have any idea how therapeutic it is to see all this bad shit happening to Caillou after the last 2 episodes we did.
That day, Daddy had wanted to mate.
Hell of a shot.
What's that, Caillou?
Bowling.
That was quite the transition.
Grandpa, look! It's my friend Sarah!
Well, that's one way to get someone's attention.
Now watch your old Grandpa. I'll show you how to throw the ball.
That's old man strength for you.
I did it!
You're not doing jack shit,
That was
Caillou.
fun!
Hell yeah, Grandpa. Tell it like it is.
Glad you think so, Caillou, because I have another surprise for you. I'm going to take you bowling.
Caillou was surprised. He had been bowling, but Grandpa didn't meant to.
Anyone who's seen a single episode of Caillou with Grandpa in it could have already told you that.
Grandpa, I'll show you how to throw the ball.
Honestly, doing that twice in a row is more impressive than a strike, in my opinion.
I did it! I knocked down Sarah!
No, Caillou.
No remorse from Caillou.
Watch your old Grandpa. I'll show you how to throw the ball. I'll show you how to throw.
Hold on, he threw 3 balls already. And that one is the 4th. Yet there are only 3 holes in the wall now? Literally unwatchable. The universe itself hates Caillou so much that it just refuses to let him get even 1 pin.
Thanks again for the game. Here we are.
Well, finally. Caillou went through more character development in that one montage than he did in the entire real show of Caillou.
Now, I'm going to take you bowling.
But I win.
Watch your old grandpa. I'll show you how to throw the
Wait, we just
ball.
bowl in the backyard?
Jesus Christ, did I mention Old Man Strafe? Because that is Old Man Strafe. So I guess there's no rules in bowling about murdering your opponents?
I'll show you how to throw the ball.
He's been throwing them in the wall the whole time, but as soon as he gets Caillou's head, he starts getting strikes.
I'll show you how to throw the ball.
Caillou's daddy is going away.
I'm hungry, Caillou.
Bye.
But who's going to take care of me?
He'll be back with the milk once you win the lottery.
We won the lottery!
Grandpa? But we just bowled 5 minutes ago.
That's better. And now, I'm going to take you
They bowled for 2 weeks straight.
There's something a little different about my guitar.
This is the grocery store.
Okay.
Yep, the eye doctor bitch is back.
Not so fast, little man. The bitch is back.
It's time for one extra special Super Tide Never to Come Undone. Extra.
Looks like Grandpa finally came to his senses. We then see there is in fact a secret underground society of Caillou clones.
Caillou noticed how quiet the house was without Mommy and Daddy.
Hope that's not what I think it is. Good times. Boris really is a horny bastard, isn't he? You ever been so upset your eyes turn fucking bloodshot? Boris is like the Glenn Quagmire of the Caillou universe. So professional, the eye doctor bitch's coat never comes off, not even in the bath.
There he is.
See, I told you it was foreshadowing. Could it be the eye doctor was the true mother of Caillou? Okay, come on, really? That's the big twist? He's bald because they buzz cut it? What, did it never grow back? So from what I see, these clones of Caillou are not actually clones, or at least not at first, but rather various children created from the many great orgies that were orchestrated by the eye doctor bitch in order to sacrifice them to bring back a mysterious entity known as the Great Decider. Soon it is revealed that Cailloux are grown and spawned in an underground lab. They appear to be genetically altered, or perhaps embedded with some kind of demonic, otherworldly force that turns them into the monsters we've seen throughout the series. Could anyone here scream normally instead of giving me a seizure? That's better. Thank you. We see Caillou being sacrificed and Caillou's grandpa is disposed of. We are left on a bleak and somber final note, unless the series continues. Anyway, this was a fun series, all things considered. There are bits and pieces of lore to pick up on, but I really appreciate the level of editing found here. Using animation and manipulating characters from a TV show using what I assume to be After Effects really brings me back to the good old days of YouTube poopists like Mobros Studios and Awful Fawful. I really appreciate being able to create a dark and edgy series while also being hilarious. These are some of the funniest YouTube poops I've seen in quite a while. I really do hope a continuation happens soon because it's refreshing to see some genuine creativity like this on YouTube. Rinse Cycle 2 also creates YouTube poops about other things like Max and Ruby, and those YouTube poops are similar with how they utilize animation and editing to create a storyline. The YouTube poops are more than just funny edits. The channel is turning into a full-on cinematic project. Next we have Caillou the Grown Up by AOK. AOK was actually a pretty promising channel, but allegedly their parent company was shut down by Fox, which ceased operations of the channel. They haven't uploaded since 2020 and probably never will again. So I guess what we got is what we got. They mainly focused on parodies of cartoons, mainly doing grown-up versions of kids show characters, but by far the most popular rendition of this was Caillou the Grown Up. This isn't as dark and morbid as what we just watched, but like when the fuck am I ever going to talk about this shit?
Caillou needs a job.
Yeah, as if he'd ever need to wear that to a job. Even a college degree doesn't guarantee you a job that requires a suit nowadays. It's an expensive way to get a McDonald's job. A neat little hint. If your degree says studies at the end, that means it's a flipping burgers degree. And I'm not saying this to be mean. To break character and be the real multi, I got a burger barista degree too. So I'm just speaking from experience. So now, as a grown man, Caillou is essentially a failure to launch kid on steroids, and not only is he neat, but he also still acts like a spoiled brat. I wonder what middle school was like for this cocksucker.
What's that, Daddy?
Just looking into getting in some new car insurance.
So as you can see, the animation is not fantastic. The lip sync is definitely a little rough, but the series makes up for it with the voice acting. The voice acting in this series, especially from Caillou and Boris, is actually pretty impressive.
I want car insurance too, Daddy.
It's a pyramid scheme. I don't bother with it. If I run into you, get fucked.
Well, Caillou, I was hoping you'd be able to afford your own by now.
That look right there. That is the look of a man who has suffered.
All right, Caillou. I'm going to the store.
Okay, Mommy. I don't want to go to the store. I want to stay with Daddy.
Every time he says daddy, it takes years off my lifespan. And I'm fucking immortal. So it's beyond me how any of that works.
You're a grown man, Caillou. Can you stop calling me Daddy?
Really? He should have stopped that shit a while back. May I remind you?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
I love you too, Caillou, but you're not really progressing the way that we'd hoped.
What's that mean, Daddy?
It means you're the worst, Caillou. Duh. Hey, Dad, can I vape in here?
No, Rosie, can you just take it outside?
Damn, at least Rosie turned out somewhat alright. Better than Caillou.
What should I do, Daddy?
I don't know. Go get a job?
I'm gonna go to my room, Daddy.
So Caillou went up to his room to use his imagination.
I'm gonna be a businessman.
I believe the correct term is business person.
Work, work, work. All I do is work. Ooh, coffee break. Come on, someone give me a cup of coffee. Hold my calls, Janet. This is gonna be a long one. I'm on a deadline here, people. Come on, come on, come on.
You know, at least here I'm completely justified in hating Caillou because he's an adult instead of a kid. You got no excuses now, motherfucker.
Caillou, you made our company more money than anyone.
Clearly that must be somewhat true, seeing how many times they reboot this fucking show. I guess Caillou does have his audience.
Caillou, are you in there? Caillou! Caillou, I know you're in there. Open the door. Hello? Caillou! Open the door! Caillou! Open the goddamn door!
Boris is the victim here. He's actually gotten some testosterone and is finally tired of Caillou's shit.
I think your mom and I up.
What did you up, Daddy?
Enough! Just, Caillou, shut up! Your sister Rosie is right. You are the absolute worst person I've ever met in my life.
It took him this long to realize this?
Don't blame yourself, Daddy.
Caillou, that's enough. You have to get a job.
Caillou didn't like Daddy telling him he needed a job.
Holy shit, did you fucking see that? His eyes. That's horrifying.
Stop it!
I don't wanna!
You have to get one!
As crazy as it sounds, it really isn't that out of the ordinary to see adults act like that nowadays.
I want to die! That's to say over and over and over again. I hate being alive! I hate being alive! I hate breathing! I hate being alive! Cause I'm a piece of shit! Have you not read the fucking internet? She twitted my fucking balls as part of the abuse! And she twisted my balls and my dick! And she told me that sex was disgusting and awful!
If you make me get a job, I'll kick your ass, Daddy!
Are you threatening me?
Yes, Daddy.
You're a monster.
I'm the monster you made, and I will ruin you.
The whole time, it was all an act, all planned out. That's really what I like about this series. Caillou isn't just a brat, he's flat out malicious here. It doesn't help that he ended up growing up to be a big guy.
For you.
Using threats, Caillou got his way again.
I like how fucking 18 years later, the narrator is still doing this shit. Like, why is she even still around?
Caillou has a date.
I have big news, Mommy and Daddy. Guess what it is?
You're moving out?
Oh, yes, please say you're moving out.
No, I'm not moving out. I have a date.
That is great news, Caillou.
Yeah, and it's really surprising. Who would go out with you?
Somebody from Tinder, Daddy.
Like a fucking bald guy in his 20s would ever get a match.
And I think I'm in love, Mommy and Daddy.
Caillou hears wedding bells.
Okay, Caillou. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Of course I do.
I mean, this is kinda relatable. I can't necessarily blame Caillou here. That being said, Caillou would literally catch on fire if he ever stepped foot in a church. God would not allow that shit.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late for my date.
Of course he has a sex doll. And is that a Sarah? How the This raises many, many questions.
Caillou?
Is that a reference to Go Animate videos? Nuts if it is.
That's an interesting name.
My mommy and daddy gave me a special name because I'm a special boy.
His eyes really creep me out here. It's like they're staring through me.
Do you know what you want to order?
There aren't a lot of options.
The fish looks good.
I don't want to eat fish tonight.
Okay, then don't. You could try the pasta.
I don't want to eat pasta either. Or steak. I want pizza.
How the fuck do you hate pasta but like pizza? It's cheese, wheat, and tomato sauce. All the same shit. Unless you're one of those New Jersey Italians and you call it gravy for some reason. Yeah, 'cause that's what you're supposed to call it, asshole. You know what? The entire state of New Jersey, it's a circus. It's a goddamn olive oil circus. Don't even bring up that Central Jersey shit. There are people who will shoot you over that.
I don't think they have pizza here.
Well, I want it!
Okay.
I want it!
Caillou has been seated at the table for 40 seconds and he's already doing this shit.
That's no way to talk to your future husband, Becky!
Ugh, I'm out of here.
Don't leave me, Becky!
You're a psycho, Caillou.
I'm Caillou.
Best decision she ever made.
After Becky left, Caillou picked up a pizza and brought it home to Mommy and Daddy.
I don't understand how Caillou has a driver's license. Why would anyone think he's mature enough to operate a vehicle?
How was your date, Caillou?
She left before we ordered, Mommy.
A surprise to no one.
I didn't do anything. She was mean. I really dodged a bullet, Daddy.
Yeah, Caillou didn't dodge a bullet. He was the bullet.
Tuck me into bed, Daddy. Do it now.
Or what?
Or I'll burn the house down.
I mean, to be fair, that just makes you homeless too. Caillou will never get laid.
Caillou gets laid.
Here's Caillou.
Ah, Caillou! God, you scared the shit out of me.
Guess what I did last night, Daddy?
I don't know, slashed my tires?
No, I did it, Daddy.
What'd you do? What's it?
You know, it.
No, I don't buy it. Caillou, who on earth would have sex with you?
Have you ever woken up in a stranger's house?
I have.
Me too!
Okay, so now we're crossing over with adult Dora.
I'm in the house of someone I met on an aplicación de citas. Tinder!
Wait, weren't you banned from Tinder?
I made a fake account, Daddy.
Of course you did.
How do you make a fake account on Tinder? Isn't the whole point that you upload pictures of yourself?
Ooh, I got an idea. Why don't we take Daddy's car for a spin, and I'll get you a free breakfast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna get a free one, he says. Okay.
Give me your wallet, Daddy.
Caillou belongs in jail. He has caused far too much suffering.
Watch where you're going, numbskull.
Oh wow, way to just steal a quote from us without asking.
Shut up!
Have you ever gotten involved with someone who's just a little too intense?
I have.
Me too!
Yeah, believe me, you don't know how intense it'll get.
Oh no! We just got in an accidente de carro. A car accident.
Aw, are you kidding me?
Arthur's in this too? What is this, a three-way crossover episode? Wait a minute. In Adult Arthur, Caillou makes a cameo, and he looks different, and he clearly has a job. How the hell does that work?
This was all your fault. What? No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. And I'm gonna tell on you. To who? The insurance company? No, I'm gonna tell Daddy.
Oh yeah? And what's your daddy gonna do? Spank us?
Daddy doesn't spank anybody.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for that.
Uh-oh. This guy is a psicopata. A psycho. Have you ever hung out with a psycho?
I have.
You know, what the fuck haven't you done, Boots?
Say, pretty mama, where you headed?
Is this just Toontown or something? Why are all these characters here?
What do you say we get out of here, make some memories, and milk some mammaries?
This dude's mi tipo de hombre. My type of man. Hell yeah!
Johnny Bravo doesn't usually get this far.
Caillou goes on vacation.
Christ, what's taking so long? Hurry up, Mommy! Let's get the hell out of here before Caillou sees us. Oh!
Where do you think you're going, Daddy?
So is it just me, or does the art style seem to flip back and forth between episodes?
Ugh, Caillou, leave him alone. It's their anniversary.
Why hasn't Rosie gotten the hell out of there by now?
Take me with you, or I'm gonna leave all the faucets running and flood the house, Daddy.
Fine.
Yahoo!
So Caillou rode with Mommy and Daddy to the beach.
What, superheroes can't take vacations too?
I'm Kaizilla! Kaizilla crushes all the buildings! Roar, roar, smash, boom!
Hey, what are you doing, asshole?
Ironically, this is the shit that would cause Caillou to throw a tantrum if it was the other way around.
I'm gonna beat your fucking ass!
All right, I'll go help.
Relax. Caillou doesn't need your help.
Oh no, I'm gonna go help the other guy kick Caillou's ass.
You big
Here,
bald
hold
piece
this.
of shit!
Don't mess with me!
Oh yeah? Why not?
Check this out!
Ah, my eye!
I see you learned from Dale Gribble.
Pocket sand!
Later that evening, Mommy and Daddy were at a romantic dinner. While Caillou discovered the wonder inside his hotel room by opening a magic door.
Whoa! These juice bottles are tiny. I bet I could drink a whole bunch of these. This tastes like stinging, and I like it.
This asshole can't even handle the taste of pasta, and you're telling me he could down shooters? Plot hole. That's all it is. Plot hole.
Mommy, Doris, these past 25 years haven't been perfect. I know that. In fact, many of them have been a waking fucking nightmare.
Many of them? I'd say most of them.
Aw, I love you too, Daddy.
I got you this, Mommy.
It kind of bothers me how they call each other mommy and daddy all the time, even though they already have names. It happens later when other characters get involved too, but we'll get to that.
Jesus Christ, Caillou, you are drunk. Go to bed.
Go to hell, Daddy! I feel great! That's a pretty new ring, Mommy. It looks dizzy.
Oh, fuck you!
He finally said it.
Hey, asshole! You hurt my eye, so now I'm gonna hurt your ass.
Yeah, I agree. I think he should have thought about what it sounds like he was saying. Go ahead. Laugh.
Well, now I don't want to.
Let's play catch!
Oh! My other eye!
Oh my god!
What the is wrong with you?
I bet that hurts! Yeah!
So now Caillou has committed an attempted murder, but yet faces zero legal repercussions.
A very Caillou Thanksgiving.
There's my boy. How's everything?
How the hell is that old bastard still alive?
I hate my big mean son, so...
But I'm a big nice son, Daddy.
You sure are, Caillou.
They really drew Grandma with some saggy-ass tits.
Caillou, help me whip up the mashed potatoes.
I call them mashed potatoes.
That's really funny, Caillou.
No, it's not. Don't encourage him.
He's a good boy.
I'm amazed how they aren't unnerved by this.
The ball is snapped.
Want to see my Thanksgiving dance?
Oh my god.
I call it the Thanksgiving Thunderfoot. Give it to me. Get it.
Don't listen to that with your eyes closed.
Oh my god. Can you f***ing move?
Oh, it's fun. You need to relax.
I'll get it. Oh boy. It's Cousin Bowie.
That's me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Happy Thanksgiving, Uncle Daddy.
Thanks, but I also hate you. Oh, hi, Cousin Jim. Susan.
Drinking a little early this year, huh?
Yeah, well, not all of us need AA, Jim, so.
Ouch.
Wow, this all looks great, Grandma.
And here comes the main course. Gobble, gobble.
I don't want turkey. I want pizza.
I want pizza, too. I want to be Pizza Pilgrims.
Pizza Pilgrims! Pizza Pilgrims! Pizza Pilgrims!
Did that really warrant the cutaway?
Look, Daddy, if they want pizza, let's order them a pizza.
I'm amazed they didn't even get a little bit offended over the kids not wanting to eat the turkey they made. Also, you know what I just realized? Where the hell is Rosie?
No, we're not ordering a damn pizza on Thanksgiving. We're gonna eat Grandma's damn turkey.
But we don't wanna!
They don't need pizza.
I'll order them a pizza.
No! Hey, you do that to your mommy again and you'll be eating teeth soup tonight, you little
Daddy's in trouble.
Shut up.
Daddy's
I'm
in
not.
trouble.
I am so sick of both of your
Daddy, I'm sick of your
Me too. You've been acting like a maniac all day.
Honestly, turning Caillou into a family drama with constant yelling and bickering is hilarious.
No, I'm not. They are.
He ain't wrong. I hate my kid too.
I do like how we go from crossing over with other cartoons to just adding these OC family member characters.
The term OC already stands for original character. You don't need to mention their characters a second time.
Not now, ReviewBot.
Oh, I'm making a fool of myself. Okay. If I was making a fool of myself, I'd be making mashed potatoes. Like that Or I'd be doing the Thanksgiving Thunderfoot. Look at me. Like that. Or I'd be eating a pizza. Like this. How do you like it, huh? Daddy, oh, dead.
Damn, his mind finally snapped.
I'm Daddy! That's me!
We should call the cops on Daddy!
Good idea, Caillou.
Calling the cops for throwing a glass and getting potatoes everywhere? I mean, that seems a little excessive.
I'll call...
No! All right, I warned you. It's fighting time, you little Get over here.
Okay, you need to relax.
I can't relax because I raised a psycho. I hate my big mean son. Get back here. Yeah, seems like that.
Yay!
Fuck you, Grandpa. Boris is completely justified here.
A very special Caillou.
Oh boy, like this wasn't already very special.
Let us have pizza, Caillou, please.
No, it's mine! And nobody else can have any. Especially you, Daddy.
Why does Caillou like torturing Boris in particular? Is it because Boris hates him the most?
I can't f***ing stand him. This is the end. I want him gone.
Him getting a handgun in Canada is the real impressive part here.
Too much pizza, Daddy. Oh, my heart's racing, and my left arm hurts. I'm having a heart attack, Daddy.
He's too young to have a heart attack.
Not when he eats ice cream for f***ing breakfast.
Or maybe Kira did the world a favor and wrote your name down.
Daddy, don't shoot Caillou. He's having a heart attack.
Don't tell me what to do, Mommy!
Don't point the gun at me!
Then don't help him! Get out of the f***ing way, I have a clear shot!
I mean, you might as well just put the gun in his mouth at that range if you care about a clear shot.
Now we're talking. This is my kind of pizza party.
I do like how he'd rather get the murder charge when there's the possibility of Caillou dying from a heart attack as opposed to just waiting it out first and then killing Caillou if he must.
You don't have the guts, Daddy.
For such a baby, Caillou actually doesn't crack when a gun is pointed at him.
Try CPR!
His heart stopped. Caillou's dead. Yes!
See? No gun needed, Boris. But way to make the rest of your family think you're a psycho for the rest of your life.
No! Oh, god damn it! Ah!
Daddy had one of those dreams that he wished he never woke up from.
Damn, Boris's alcoholism has gotten out of hand. Way out of hand. Plus, Jack Daniels does not go well with Cheerios. It goes really well with Frosted Flakes, though. I've tried.
What's wrong, Daddy?
Nothing.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
All right. I was thinking of going shopping today if we all want to go.
No! God, no, never!
Why?
I am in hell, and I want to be alone!
This relationship is just falling apart, all because of fucking Caillou. Was it worth it, Caillou?
Oh my god.
So Boris actually had that the whole time? What a waste! Just use it on yourself if you don't want to use it on Caillou. So this is the final episode before AOK shuts down. It's actually the penultimate video on the AOK channel, period. Honestly, I think the last episode works better as a finale, if there had to be one, with the audience interpretation on whether or not Boris will actually shoot Caillou for real or not. This episode was a COVID special, back when COVID was something people actually wanted to joke about, because we didn't realize we were still going to be dealing with it for over a year later.
A very special Caillou, part 2.
I'm gonna take my fun sauce down to the basement and get f***ed up.
Boris is just waiting for his liver to give out at this point, isn't he?
Now I'm just gonna listen to some Elliott Smith and cry.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, Jesus!
Wanna wrestle? I got you. Go to sleep.
Hey,
step out.
No, I don't want to wrestle. Get the hell off me.
Oh, what's wrong, Daddy?
Oh, what's wrong? Being stuck at home with you has been a waking f***ing nightmare.
I love being sheltered at home.
Oh, I bet you do. You've been sheltered at home for 22 years. But this past month has been the worst experience of my life. And I used to experience a lot.
Was he a war vet or something? That's crazy. If Boris was a war vet and still thinks being with Caillou was worse.
Oh, no. Oh, God damn it, Caillou. Why did you put a giant burrito in the toilet?
Because I'm bored and wanted to see if it would flush, Daddy.
You have the perfect opportunity to drown him.
This company's having a real tough time right now. What do you think, Daddy?
Damn, even his boss calls him Daddy.
Is this the boss you hate?
Go away, you little You got me fired during a global f***ing recession.
To be fair, Caillou didn't tell you to throw the laptop.
Daddy, you really need to get some fresh air.
Oh, I get plenty of fresh air. Rosie and I did shrooms in the backyard last night.
We all know about Peter Griffin eating unsalted saltines with Boris, but imagine doing fucking shrooms with Caillou's dad.
So Caillou and Daddy went for a walk.
Damn, neither of them were wearing the mask correctly. It would have been a perfect excuse to not have to animate lip sync, but they still did it. That's dedication.
When did you start smoking, Daddy?
Whenever I want.
So alcohol, shrooms, and now smoking. He's gonna be like Keith Richards if he keeps it up.
Oh, wow! There aren't any cars out here. It's really quiet, Daddy.
Oh, well, it'd be a lot quieter if you shut the f*** up for 5 goddamn seconds. Walk the other direction.
I like how at the beginning of the series, Boris was still kinda nice to Caillou at times, but now he has nothing but hate.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nano-angstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for Caillou at this micro-instant for you. Hate. Hate.
Here comes the tickle monster!
Hey, leave me the f*** alone!
Hey, why don't you settle down, Daddy?
Actually, Mr. Hinkle has a gold tooth. Unwatchable.
Oh, hi, Mr. Hinkle. Why don't you stop being such a nosy neighbor and go the f*** inside? This goddamn virus has a bullseye right on your demo.
You're acting goofy lately. Everybody's been saying it.
It must be insane for Boris because everyone's calling him crazy but ignoring Caillou.
No goofier than you, old man. Why don't you and everybody go have a mind your own business contest?
You keep talking to me like that and I'm gonna have a kick in your ass contest.
Okay, yeah. And now this is my kind of pizza party. Let's f***ing do this.
Come here, don't. You're
Get over here.
Son of a.
Come here.
Come on.
Boris seems to get in fights with the elderly quite regularly, don't you think?
'Cause I'm dancing in the street. COVID's here, and I don't care. Dancing in the
If only he landed in the Family Guy death pose.
Holy shit! Yes! Wait, what? No! What the f***? Did anybody get a license plate number?
So I guess Boris does still care for Caillou. Or maybe he's just afraid of the repercussions.
7, 4, 8, 2.
Again, this was the final episode, and since it was over 4 years ago, all I must say is I guess Caillou just canonically died in the street. I guess that's how it ends.
Caillou wants you to subscribe
No,
to
ignore that. Dream sequence, not canon. Anyways, that's it. There's the Caillou video.
Professor, Reviewby and I need to talk to you.
I'm busy.
We watched the video you just made.
Yeah, it was long, right?
Yeah, it sure was.
Can you stop standing in front of the TV?
Professor, that's not what people meant when they said they wanted more Caillou.
Okay, I said I was done at the end of the last one. They're lucky they got anything at all.
Your fans, your viewers, they are you. All of your success comes from them. Don't you think they deserve better?
I just made them a new Caillou video. I'm uploading it tomorrow.
They wanted to see you yell and rage at Caillou, not watch weird fan shit.
Yeah, and what does that make me? Some kind of one-trick pony over my dead body?
See, this is what we are talking about. You need to give people what they want if you want true success.
Actually, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want, and everyone else just has to respect that.
When is the next Caillou video?
I already said, it's gonna be around Christmas.
Yeah? It's October. There's a whole month that goes in between now and then.
What? Oh yeah, November. Yeah, I'll be busy then.
Busy with what exactly?
Well, November is the month where I don't shave and I don't touch my dick, so I'll be busy.
What? You cannot be serious.
First of all, I don't even think you're capable of growing facial hair in the first place.
Don't jump to assumptions. We may do a joke someday where I grow a beard or something, who knows?
Okay, well, this not touching your dick thing, you and I both know that's not happening. So don't even consider that an excuse.
Don't even consider. Come on, Joe. You're telling me to make yet another Caillou video?
No, actually, we have a better idea.
A better idea? What do you mean by that?
Have you read your comments lately?
Comments?
The ones under your video?
They have those?
Don't play dumb, Professor. You did that response video to their comments on the Steve Cuts video back in January. Remember?
I don't even remember 5 minutes ago. What were we talking about?
There is a new possible enemy you could take a stab at. It's been requested by a few comments.
Yeah, a true successor to Caillou.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'll leave you with this. 3 words.
What words?
Little brown bear.
Little brown bitch?
No, we're serious. Little brown bear.
What the hell does that even mean?
You will have to find out for yourself.
Good luck, Professor.
What? Where are you guys going? Little brown bear? Guys, I have no idea what the fuck that means. Guys, come on. Fucking little brown bear. What is this, some kind of weird ass porno? Is Joe fucking with me again? Give the people what they want. Like I care what they want. Huh? Just some stupid ass kid show. Well, I guess I could give it a try.
You're so horrible! Really horrible!
What is this fucking little brown shit I'm hearing about?
Earl, it is something that has been making waves as of recent.
What do you mean? I have never heard of it.
It is something that Professor Shadow will have to tackle. It will make for something truly great.
Wait, what do you mean by tackling?
Let's just say it will be a trial. A gauntlet in a way.
Oh, so he isn't gonna like it?
I doubt it.
Wow, head. You know, review bot. I never thought this would ever happen, but it seems as if I can finally say there is one thing you have done that I can appreciate. Good going.
Well, time for me to do the outro.
Yeah, I will keep an eye on Professor. See if he is truly suffering. Head. This sounds too good to be true.
Thanks everyone for watching this episode. If you want to support the channel, then as mentioned earlier we have a Patreon link in the description as well as channel memberships, which you can sign up for by pressing the join button next to the subscribe button or click the link in the description if on mobile. However, the most important way to help support content like this is by liking, subscribing, and sharing the video around. Also, make sure to press the bell icon while subscribing to get notifications about new uploads.
God, you are so cliche. Like I haven't heard that a million fucking times before.
Earl, it's important to add the call to action after the video is done to help wind everything down a bit.
But you are so goddamn generic about it, review bot. Seriously, you can think of a little bit more interesting way to spice it up a bit.
The video is almost over, Earl. It's too late for any of that by now.
Just add some fucking Raid Shadow Legends sponsors, why don't you? Then you'll really fool the complete package of generic YouTubers. It's a good thing AI is gonna take all your jobs soon. Anyway.
Earl, we are AI.
Well then I rest my case.
Whatever, Earl. But to all of you watching, to be real, thank you for watching and supporting all of the hard work we put into content. Have a happy Halloween and see you all in the next episode.
Unless we all get nuked before that happens.
Earl, that is enough.
It's a possibility.